All right, what a day in the market. Wow. But we'll look at the weekly, the daily, and the trade of the day. Start with the weekly chart here on the S&P 500 futures. This is the weekly chart. I said last week that I thought this week could be, by the end of the week, kind of a small candlestick, maybe slightly red. Well, right here we got a big green day. We'll see what happens later on in the week, whether or not this pulls back. But for right now, for the start of the week, we already have a range of 88. We can see that there's still divergence going on here. We could reach all-time highs this week. Very possible. And then we'll see what happens later on in the week. If this stays green and gets very bullish, then that's going to be probably a big change in the forecast. We won't be having one of these three downs, most likely, right? So we'll keep an eye on this candlestick throughout the week. For right now, pretty strong market, obviously. Let's go to the daily. Okay, so here we are on the daily chart. And you can see it's a big old candlestick. This was a range of 88. Massive thousands. Oh my gosh, it was a huge profit day. I said to the members over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, well, I said Saturday that I thought Monday was going to be a bounce day because of the data that came in over the weekend. And then Sunday, more data came in. And I said that, again, Sunday data shows that the market's going to bounce on Monday. So sure enough, we get this huge bounce today, 88, massive. The whole day was just straight up, absolutely straight up. There was never a pullback. Never. Any little, even of a hint of a pullback even on the 5-minute chart was immediately hit with a more upward price action. So very strong day, not unexpected. Pretty much what I thought was going to happen has happened based on what we saw over the weekend. And for those that want to maybe scratch your head, what does he talk about? What data comes in over the weekend? Well, you can become a member if you want to. Stick around to the end of the video, and I'll tell you how to become a member, and then you can get access to the Discord server, and you'll get that information on weekends like the members do right now. Okay. So this is a big, huge day. Let's take a look at the trade of the day. Well, before I move on here, I think on the futures anyway, for the night session, I think immediately at the 5 p.m. open here for Central Standard Time here, CST time, I think we'll continue to see the price go up going into the night session. Now, it may not go up the whole entire night, but I think it's going to go up at least for a little while. So, and then tomorrow, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Right now, the market looks very strong. I mean, there's room for this to go up for sure. The MACD, long term, the MACD still kind of doing one of these deals. Okay, but short term, maybe today, tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll see if this continues to bounce. Like I said, I do think all-time highs will probably be eclipsed, so to speak. Okay, I think we're going to hit new all-time highs probably this week. But that doesn't mean the pullback is necessarily over that started over here. Could just go up like this and pull back more. We'll see. Let me get the daily. I got the wrong daily. We get the daily drawing set up here. So maybe something like that. Okay, it could even get higher, right? It can maybe even come up into here and then before it pulls back. So we'll see how that plays out. Okay. Of course, if this gets super strong, this thing could just blast off. We will continue to look at that, of course. Okay, let's look at the trade of the day as if there wasn't a trade of the day, right? It's just the whole day was the trade of the day. All right, so here we are on the hourly chart. The futures just closed a few minutes ago, and you can see right here was a big Gettys Plus indication. This happened at about 10 a.m. Okay, and the market was already super strong by then. Let's see, this opened up at 59, we'll call it, and got all the way as high as 0.3. So, not quite 50 points, but 45 points, something like this. Really super nice. What a run. I mean, my goodness. That's a few $1,000s easy just on one E-mini, a couple $1,000. If you're trading 2 E-minis, well, you're looking at you're looking at well over $4,000 today, right in this area here. It just kept on banging, bang, 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 bang. And like I said, the 5-minute chart, the market was so strong today that even the 5-minute chart could not get to the bottom. Like for instance, on the SMI, we're looking at the hourly. Let's go look at the 5-minute for a second. So that's your trade of the day right there. This is just like blast off. You know, we don't get a lot of the Giddus Plus indicators on the hourly chart because it only happens once in a while. But when it does, you really want to be paying attention. Absolute blast off. Okay, let's go look at the 5-minute chart. I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about here. So just looking at the SMI right here, if we start right around 9 o'clock this morning, okay, here's 8 o'clock, just pre-market, and what does it do? The market starts to take off, right? Typical, boom, takes off. From 9 to 10 o'clock, it stays well above the top line. Okay, so very powerful move right in the beginning. Not totally unusual, but very powerful. But this is how you know the market's super strong, even on a short term, and it's going to be a just absolute barn burner day, okay? That's because the 5-minute chart, on this 5-minute chart, the SMI only comes on this and never even touches the bottom line. See how it didn't touch? And just kept going. Next time, same thing. Even more powerful impulse. It only gets halfway down, goes back up. Next time, same thing, only halfway down, up. The whole day, right? The moment it pre-market hit, 8:15, 8:10, whatever this was right here, the whole entire day, look at this. Here, even at 2 o'clock, which this was the hourly cycle low. You could see it. This is the hourly cycle. Not much of a cycle low, right? But that's okay. That's useful information when your cycle low basically doesn't show up. That's very useful. That tells you everything you need to know. The market is super strong. Look at this. It only comes down 3/4, like to the 3/4 mark, right? Barely gets below the top line and goes up again. Okay. And then right a course just before, I mean, we're talking, this is probably like 2:50. Yeah, 2:50 afternoon. It still hits this massive candlestick of a range of 11. Just that one candlestick for 5 minutes is a lot of money. Just the 5 minutes at 2:50, 10 minutes before the market closes, was still huge money just in that last candlestick on the 5-minute chart. That's just amazing. What a day. Huge day. And then finally, of course, now we're here. The intraday closed right here. You can see there's not much going on in the last hour of futures. It just kind of finally gives up. But what did the price do? It just tracked sideways because nobody's really trading anything. Okay. So what do I think is going to happen at 5 o'clock? I think we're going to see a bounce. Now, I don't think it's necessarily going to stay elevated the whole night. It might, but we'll probably get a bounce here. Is it going to come down, do this? Probably going to bounce. Okay, eventually, I think it'll calm down and may start doing some pullbacks through the night. We'll see how that goes. Okay. But initially, I think the first, hour or two, maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, might see a pretty good bounce right here as soon as the market opens up at 5 o'clock again. All right, so if you stuck around to the end, you want to join and become a member, read the instructions just below this video. Make sure you read the instructions very carefully so you don't have any problems joining. Then click on the Discord link. It's going to bring you over to this server, get a server. This is my server. Click on Server Shop. And here's the join page for $7.99 a month, guys and gals. This is super crazy cheap. I mean, today alone was thousands of dollars in profit. If anybody was just paying attention, you could be half asleep at the wheel and make money today. Okay, that's the kind of day it was. Seriously, today could pay for your membership for like the next 10 years, longer. Think about it. Now, I'm not saying every day is that way, but today was just a huge day. Let's talk about what comes with the membership. You get streaming charts, just like I showed on the 1 hour chart and the 5-minute chart, the trades of the day. And there's a 5-minute, 15-minute, 1 hour chart, all streaming here. They all have the Giddus Plus indicator, like I just showed on the trade of the day. When an alert happens here from the Giddus Plus indicator, when it indicates there might be a trade, it sends an alert over to this channel right here. So super nice. Even if you're not watching the streams, you can just right click on this channel right here, set the notifications on, and the Discord app will notify you. Okay, you can have a little bell. Your phone could be on vibrate. You could have it on your desktop. You could have it in your laptop, whatever. So super nice, right? We also get alerts sent out for each of these: gold, crude oil, top 30 stocks for the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. And then if there happens to be an alert on a daily chart for any of these stocks, it'll go into this channel right here. Now, these don't have streams, okay, but they still have alerts. Okay, the streaming charts are just for the S&P 500, okay? And then there's premium symbols every day, Monday through Thursday, get sent into this channel. So this will be optionable stocks, future symbols going here. There can be industries in there sometimes, and any symbols that look like they might be getting ready to be shorted. Okay, so the same logic I use for the Get Us Plus indicator on the trades of the day that you see in this video, that same logic is being used to generate symbols that go into this channel. So there can be as much as 4 files in here of symbols, really nice. Okay, occasionally I trade currency. So I trade usually the futures, but for your Forex guys and gals, occasionally I'll trade a Forex future. It might be the British pound, it might be the euro dollar, it might be whatever it is, the Aussie dollar. Okay. So you can actually, when I do trade that, you can leverage this both as futures or as Forex. Okay, I don't trade this a lot, but I do trade it occasionally. Okay, nightly emails. I send out every night, Monday through Thursday, emails go out. And the S&P 500 chart is attached to the email. Plus I get a few sentences of my opinion of what I think the market's going to do. So that's really nice service included with the $7.99, in addition to the streaming charts and all this other stuff I already talked about. Okay, fixed income, this channel, if I'm trading a corporate bond, I'll put it in there and say, hey guys, I'm trading this bond. Of course, with inflation being high as it is right now, there's also occasionally I'll put CDs in there and savings accounts. Like I have a savings account that's paying over 5% right now. Okay, then these 2 channels are just general chat channels, obviously S&P 500 and just general chat. If you have a support issue regarding email, put it in the emails only channel. All other support issues, put it in the member chat. Okay, so all these channels right here, all these channels are members only channels. Okay, only members get access to these channels, all these. This channel is open to everybody, but it's more just like a welcome, hello, welcome to the server channel. There's nothing really in there. Okay, there's rules here. Please read the rules. And here is, please be nice to everybody else. Otherwise, I got to kick you. Don't make me kick you. If you're posting nasty stuff or mean stuff or whatever, you're going to get kicked. Don't do that. If you do it often enough, I'm going to ban you from the server. Okay, so please be nice to everybody else. Be respectful. And here's also the refund rules and a disclaimer that I am not a financial advisor. I don't give advice. I only give my opinion. That's all in there. So please read the rules, okay? All right, that pretty much covers everything. Hope everybody had a huge, happy trading, profitable day. Okay, God bless everybody. Talk to you all real soon again next time.